Yeah, good morning. It's Jim from JAGfx.com. It is Saturday, the 27th of March, 2021. This is my weekly video where I go over all my trades. I'm trading on the daily time frame using the high probability and divergence methods as per my books. So it's just a weekly analysis video. Yeah, it's been a pretty crappy sort of week on the daily charts, but that's to be expected sometimes. I guess the highlight of my week was I actually bought myself an office chair. So after about 5 years, I've now got a proper chair instead of sitting on dining room chairs. So it's all good there. Wish I could say the same about the trading. As normal, you're not going to get a Hollywood production here. There's no editing on this video. I just wing it and go play it as I call it. So anyone that watches these videos, good luck to you. They normally go for about 30 minutes. Thanks for watching. And if you do like them, please hit the like button or hit the subscribe button. That'd be greatly appreciated. And like I always say, anyone that wants to follow me with these trades, more than welcome to join either my Facebook group with JAGfx or my Telegram channels. There'll be links to those in the video below. Now let's have a look. Normally I'd show you the news from the Forex Factory economic calendar, but for some reason that's down this week, so I've got no idea what's coming up. So I'll just post that on a daily basis every day as I normally do anyway. One thing I do want to show you is when you look at my charts, you'll see a heap of lines, a heap of different colors, trend lines, vertical lines, horizontal lines. There's a lot happening on some of them. I get that. I've been hedging on a lot of pairs, so there's a lot of trades on. If you don't understand, best bet is just to pause the video and read this document or take a screenshot of it. And like I always say too, if English is not your first language, you don't understand what I'm saying, or I talk too quick or too slow, slow the video down, speed the video up, pause it, etc. YouTube's a pretty good medium when it comes to that sort of stuff. Anywho, let's get into the charts. But first up, if you've been watching me on the Facebook groups or Telegram channels, you know I am trading with CTI, City Traders Emporium. It's a, a prop firm. I've got the 12,500 account. This is my FX Blue statement for this account. I've just attached it so everyone can follow along. If I remember, I'll put the link to this in the video description. But basically, this is my account. 2 weeks into it, I'm up a whopping $63, which is neither here nor there because you got 12 months to complete the challenge, and my profit target's $750. So 2 weeks, I'm up $63. So it's slow going. I'm slowly ramping it up. You can see my this is my start balance here, and we've dropped down a little bit, and we're starting to pull up as we're going along. So we're getting there. And people talk about how many pips you gain. Look at that. In 2 weeks, I've gained 1,893 pips. Don't worry about pips. It's not important. It's neither here nor there. The important thing is my peak drawdown is only 0.5%. I think I've got a 4% max I'm allowed, so 0.5 is well within the parameters. So yeah, that's the FX Blue, and just to show you the account, this is a live account as I closed on Friday. So I've got to tidy this up a little bit. It's a bit ugly. Yeah, so here's my charts. Here's the open trades here. You can read all about it down here. Here's my open orders. Most of these, I think they're all the SAR trades, which are unusual, but yeah, we're getting there slowly. So let's get on to my main charts, wherever that is. Now, a big welcome to anyone that's joined the Facebook group or the YouTube channel or the Telegram channels. It's, we're getting there's a fair few people in the groups, which is greatly appreciated, and it's great to have the interaction, etc. So it is good fun. I do enjoy it. Trading, as you know, is a very lonely business, so I do enjoy chatting with people. The CTI prop trading is keeping me busy because I'm trading on the 2 hour and 4 hour charts. So every 2 hours I'm basically up from Monday through to Friday. So even last night I went down to the local bar to watch some football, had my laptop with me, and yeah, so I was just on the Wi-Fi at the bar there, and at 9 p.m, 11 p.m, and 1 a.m. sounds like I've spent too long in the bar. I was checking the trade, so yeah, it does happen. All right, so this is TradingView. This is my daily charts. This is my watch list on the right. Alphabetical order. These are all the pairs I'm trading. If they're highlighted in pink, means I'm looking at something on Monday. If there's no highlight, means there's no trades on. Highlighted in blue means there's trades on. Now remember, we'll start. You can read my notes, pause the video anytime you want. Like I said, that Word document explains everything. Just these trades, these sequence 1, sequence 2. So there's sequence 2 there, sequence 1, I'll explain it straight from the get-go. Sequence 1 starts here. Now back quite a few months ago, I was hedging every sequence. These days I don't do that unless I've got hidden divergence. You'll see a couple of pairs where I'd have hedged. But generally these days, no hedging unless it's hidden divergence. So I've got all these old sequences that I've got to work my way out of, all these trades. So if you're just following me, just concentrate, and you're not doing the hedging part, just concentrate on what's happening on the right edge of the chart. So for example, sequence 2 is here, was this sell trade I took here. I took another sell trade on a trend line break in here, which I've already closed. Now, it's highlighted in pink because on Monday, and the good thing about TradingView compared to MT4 and MT5, TradingView actually shows you what's coming up on the new open on Monday. So we've got a green QMP filter dot there, and we've got the green MACD platinum dot, obviously. So here we have a trend line, green trend line. So we've got higher lows on price and lower lows on the MACD platinum. So that is basically hidden bullish divergence. So price has gone up, hasn't quite broken this high here, got very close, came down, and now we've got this buy. MACD platinum's below the zero level, so we're looking for buys. Now I've got this sell on from here. Now what I'm going to do on Monday is just take a buy, and I'll put a stop below this low here somewhere, or maybe a little bit lower down here. So I'm going to take a buy. I'm going to leave this sell in place. I'm going to take the buy, which will sort of hedge my sell a bit. So basically I'm locking in a loss just on sequence 2 and sequence 3 between the entry there and the entry there. So it's a little bit tricky. I'm not sure if the highs will get taken out here. This blue line, sort of the previous highs, having trouble. That's with my stop just above there. But yeah, Monday, buy there. Now you'll see on my charts, I've got profit to date, $822. You'll see that. Overall break even, it's normally a solid yellow line. Profit to date is based on the pair on what I've been trading since I started trading that particular pair. So this is all based on the 0.02 base lot, which is 20 cents a pip. So $822 is, divide that by 20 cents and you get how many pips I've got. Again, pips is not important, it's just a dollar value. But it's a small position size, it's doing all right. So all these trades too, and every time I call them, like say on Monday I take this buy trade, they're all called in my Facebook group, Telegram channels. So I call them at the time. I take a screenshot. I'll post the screenshot if it's relevant, and that is also in a shared folder. I also put the details into a shared spreadsheet through Google Drive. Everyone's got access to that. So it's my results, JAGfx results spreadsheet, and there'll be a link to that in the description of the video also. So taking a new buy, keeping my sell on. Look, I'm not real convinced it's it hasn't come back close enough to the MAs for my liking, but because I've got the sell on, I'm going to take the buy. If there's no other trades to the left, this buy I'd probably give it a miss for now. Or I'd take it, I'd be in with a lower percentage risk. It's just a little bit higher risk trade because you've got to get through this previous high and price probably hasn't come back enough. But that's where we're standing at the moment. Rabbited on for about 10 minutes on one pair. Now, Aussie yen, you can read my notes, there's no trades on at the moment. I draw these trend lines in, red for the bearish divergence, green for bullish divergence. And even though it's not confirmed as yet, now we've got to pause the video because, not confirmed as yet, but I just adjust them every day until they're either confirmed or they're no longer valid, and I just delete them. At this stage, the last signal is this sell here, which I'm a know about taking. I'm glad I didn't. A lot of these markets this week you got to remember it's a daily candle, so that's Friday, Thursday, Wednesday, Tuesday, Monday. So it started here, big move down, big move up to finish the week. So it's been a pretty crappy week for a lot of pairs. Aussie New Zealand, I'm in a buy here, which is this is one of the good ones. Stop and place. You can read my notes. Sequence 1, buy. Already closed half. Stop moved up. Just pause the video, read my notes. Some not bad profits. It's a slowly moving pair, but it's a nice pair to trade. Aussie USD. This is one of these ones. I'm in an old sequence. Only in one sequence. Sequence 1, way back. Like the Aussie Swiss, old sequence. This thing's just been grinding up and really going nowhere. Just had a bit of trouble getting out of it. In the meantime, I'm hedged at the moment. Break even, not applicable as hedged. Sure what's over there. Let's have a look. So you can read my notes here. Overall break even, not applicable as hedged. Profit to date, 1,900. So I made plenty of money on it. Last signal was this sell here, just to hedge it. MACD platinum's below the zero level. Remember, when it's below the zero level, we're looking to buy. When it's above the zero level, we're looking to sell. So we took this buy, then we took this sell, and you knew it was always going to go up. Green lines like this are just big numbers. In this case, that's the 80-cent level, 75-cent level, and 70-cent level. But I'm hedged at the moment on the Aussie. Good profit at the moment. Just looking for a way to get out of some of these trades. CAD Swiss. Now, you've watched all my videos. You know what I'm back a long time ago in a galaxy far away. Here I took 5 buy trades. There's no horizontal lines. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They're all mentioned here. Took them, dropped the ball, COVID hit, lost the plot, forgot about them, whatever. I didn't get out of them. Now I'm stuck with them. So, in the meantime, I've been working the right edge of the chart, not doing very well. As you can see, I've only made $83 on the right hand side since then. Now, overall break even is this yellow line up here. So I'm close. Even though I took a sell here, and you can read this as a sequence 2, this is sell here. Already had one go at it. First sell, 1st of March, lost the $42. So this is a second dig at the same signal. The MACD platinum still above the zero level. Extreme prices. There was good little divergence there. Took the sell here and it's got against me straight away. It doesn't really worry me because my overall break even for all trades is up at this yellow line here. And if we go through that, I'm done. I'm out of this pair and I'll make a profit. Would you believe? The good thing about these old 5 buy trades is they're positive swaps. There's a few $100s just in positive swap. I'm not losing any money there other than actual trades themselves. So it's not the end of the world, but this sell trade obviously is not looking that good. Stop in place is a red dotted line. It came close to touching on Friday before closing, and I've drawn this little blue line. Blue lines just generally mean like a trend line that interests me. In this case, it's a resistance level, and you can look at prices going up. Look at the MACD just rolling over, so there's big divergence there. Right, CAD Yen. It is highlighted in pink for a reason. Why? All right, I'm in a sell trade here. These grey lines just mean it's either a warning signal or I've taken a previous trade. So you can read here, first sell trade took a loss of 37, and that was here. And I have another go at it here, and there's a stop there. MACD platinum through the zero level. Now, on Monday, I'm considering, it's not a definite as yet, depending on where the market opens, etc. I may just close this trade to play it safe, or I can let it go through to the stop. It's got a long way to go to get back to the MAs, so I'm thinking it might maybe go up a little bit higher than roll over. I'm not sure. The price is king. You can go wherever it damn well pleases. But I am considering closing this trade just to play it safe on Monday. MACD platinum through the zero level. So the MACD platinum's going down. This thing's going back up again. So yeah. Euro Aussie, like the Aussie USD, it's very similar, except I'm actually long half a lot. You can read my notes there. Normally when the Aussie USD goes up, this pair goes down. They're sort of inversely correlated, so just be aware of that. Got some good profit, 1,700. You can see my overall break even is up here somewhere. It's just not going in the right direction. You know, again, a couple of big bearish candles after a couple of big bullish candles early in the week. So it's just not clear direction. Again, I've drawn my trend lines in, getting ready for potential sell. MACD Platinum's above the 0 level. So yeah, I don't know what I'm going to do. If this one goes to a sell, I'm going to have to close out, take a bit of a loss, close out a couple of these buys and take a sell and pivot my sequence here or something like that. You know, but so the last sort of valid signal probably was a sell here, which would have been a good signal. You would have had a stop above the highs here, and that would still be in if you didn't close out on this reversal. So it's up to you how you managed it. Like I always say, getting in the trade's the easy part. Managing the trade's the hard part. Generally, most traders take profits early and let losses run. That's the gist of it all. You know, I've mentioned it before, but stats from some of the biggest brokers like FXCM back 5 years ago or whatever, a couple of friends of mine actually worked for them. They it was 60 to 70% of traders actually pick trade direction correctly. It's just how they manage the trades is the problem. So, and here we are. I'm sort of relying on a buy signal here, and it started off pretty nicely, but it's rolling over. Yeah. And the MACD Platinum says it's going to go to the downside too, and it's supported by possible divergence. So yeah, you're going to have to work out something. But like I said, good profit. So if I take a bit of a loss, it's no big deal. Euro Cad, no trades on. Another one that had a buy signal. Last signal was a buy, which I didn't take. There's no supporting divergence. You can see the MAs are starting to spread to the downside. Again, during the week, gone up and gone down. Nothing happening. Small amount of profit, nearly $600. Euro Pound, no trades on. A couple of trend lines drawn here. I've drawn this trend line across the highs. Thought it broke it. I thought, oh, that's a good trade. You've got this support here, but again, Thursday, Friday, reverse straight away. Now starting to draw the bearish trend lines in, hidden bearish divergence, possibly setting up. Got to break this low here, just a bit messy. Again, not bad profit. Euro Yen, I'm in a sell trade here, up here, going nicely, then again, Thursday was all right, Friday, everything's reversed. MACD Platinum's already through the 0 level. I've already closed half, moved my stop's just above here, so I can't lose anything on the overall trade, but it just, I wish, you know, you get one of these nice big moves, but you don't get these. Sometimes it gets a bit frustrating, especially in the daily charts when you wait so long for a signal. Right, Euro New Zealand, this was one buy trade I was sort of about taking. I didn't take it, but no trades on at the moment. Again, $550 odd. Trend lines drawn in, a potential hidden bearish divergence there. It's rolled over again. Big candle up and bang, back down she goes. So who knows? No trades. Euro USD, no trades also. The last trade I think was this buy. Took a bit of a hit. Yeah, first buy lost $28. Not the end of the world. I drew a trend line across the highs, thinking that buy signal might remain valid, but then there was a sell signal. Now we're starting to I'm drawing trend lines in across the lows here, looking for, as I said, I just adjust them to either the confirmed or no longer valid, and look at taking trade. This green line is the 1.20 level, big number. Again, another pair I've made $500 something. Pound CAD, no trades on at the moment. Pretty hard pair to trade lately. A couple of months, it's just been sideways there. That's probably 2 months, just going nowhere fast. $400 profit. Pound Swiss. Right. Now, Monday there's a buy signal. You see the green dot on the QMP filter? Not taking it. Even though there's hidden bullish divergence there, you've got this previous sort of support, resistance. Look at this, bang, hit it, bang, sort of stalled, then back up to it, bounced off it, bang, and now it's sort of punching through it. So, you know, you could make an argument that's a good level. And if you were going to take a buy trade, I'd go with a lower risk. My concern is a couple of things. One is we're at a previous high already. We really have to break through that. And two, price came back, but there's a 50 EMA all the way down here. So it hasn't come back low enough. There's conflicting sort of signals here. And if in doubt, stay out. That's the way I look at it. You know, look, this thing could go to the moon, but I'm thinking it's going to maybe go up a little bit higher than roll over. I don't know. But generally, price comes back to the 50 or the 50 finds price. So who knows? But I'm not taking that buy signal on Monday, hence it's not highlighted in pink. I'm not looking at it. Pound yen. In a sell trade here. Monday we've got the same buy signal as the pound Swiss. Just carefully a correlation there. I'm not taking it. This, I can't lose anything on the trade here. Again, we're at a previous high. We've still got, we've got hidden bullish divergence. You could take it. You've got to break this high. It's come back close enough to the MAs. I'm not sure. But it's definitely heading up. And the yen pairs have been tough. Yeah, I'm not taking it. I'll probably get stopped out on this sell. I won't lose anything on it, but I'm just disappointed. It started off nicely, didn't? You sort of aimed to come down at the MAs, didn't quite get there, and it sort of bounced up. Pound New Zealand, this is one of my problem pairs. I've got a lot of trades on here. Got sequence 1, sequence 2. You got some notes here, just on missed trades and stuff. And profit today, $9,600 something. So it's a lot of profit. It looks like a lot of trades, a lot happening on the charts. There is, but the good thing is the trades are all nicely spread out. So I can do some creative trade management. So, for example, the last signal was this buy. So we look at the far right of the chart. There's a buy in here. So there's our buy signal. Now we're above the MACD platinum, above the zero level of the MACD platinum. So the next signal you think it's a sell. So for example, we get a sell. I can look at closing out the two buys on these sequences and take a sell. So by closing out the buys, I add to my profit here, and I get aggressive and try to get back down to a break-even level. A pair I don't mind trading. It's nice. There's a lot of trades on, as I said, but they're nicely evenly spread out. And once you see, we'll get down closer to the USD Swiss Franc, you'll see where a bit of a nightmare is happening. But the pound New Zealand looks like there's a lot happening. There is, but good profit. Pound USD. Now this is the pair that I like, but it gives me some grief sometimes. I've only got two sequences, sequence 1, sequence 2. Sequence 1 was actually taken on hidden bearish divergence. You read my notes here, so there's your initial trade. And as I say in every video, I think I missed a potential get out of break even in here somewhere. I don't know why I dropped the ball. Maybe because the MACD platinum didn't go through the zero level. I was hanging on to it and it's gone against me, and now I've got to work my way out of it. So in the meantime, it's been grinding up, price slowly, starting to roll over now. And look at the MACD platinum, it's really going nowhere. My last trade was this buy, which was based on hidden bullish divergence, sequence 2, and I've already hedged that. So like I said, I'm only hedging using the hedging technique when I've got hidden divergence. So this pound started with hidden divergence on sequence 1, bearish, and it's sequence 2 started on hidden bullish divergence. I know it's a little bit confusing. So now I'm possibly looking for a buy here on sequence 2, so that's easy. And sequence 1 is hedged at the moment, so if I get a buy signal, the MACD platinum's below the zero, I'll just take a new buy and we'll try and get up there. Like I said, profit today, 9,337, so it's all good. I'm hedged overall at the moment, so I'm just locking in losses. So not the end of the world, but it is starting to get a few trades up. New Zealand Cad, this is one of my little regrets in the last couple of weeks. I should have taken the sell up here. I didn't. Hindsight obviously says I should have. Generally, I take every signal on the New Zealand Cad. Have a look at the QMP filter. Dots, they're pretty good. As long as the MACD platinum's in compliance, and it was here. I should have said, I should take it. But anyway, but I didn't. So we're setting up for potential buy. There's a green dot on the MACD platinum below the zero level, so looking to buy. There's no QMP dot yet. There's no supporting divergence. And generally, what I think was going to happen here is the price will probably go up a little bit and roll to the downside. It looks like the MAs, it's a 50 to 100 to 240. They're going up, but look, it's starting to turn over. and we've got lower lows. So just market structure, you know, like market structure, the basics of market structure: high here, higher high here, higher high here. But see that range there's long. This range probably not as long. Then we've got this one only makes a double top, so it's starting to weaken. It still didn't make a lower low. This low here is not as low as that, but you know, it's pulled back a fair bit. Then it's gone up and it's just ground up to the same height and come back probably about 50%. Had a one final little burst up, then just fallen away and taking out this low, taking that low. Just basic market structure. New Zealand yen. This is one pair I was lucky. New Zealand fell off a cliff during the week, which is good. So I was in a sell here, which I've already closed for a profit, which is good. And I took a second sell here on this trend line break. It's the sell signal. It's hard to see, there's a red dot there in the Q&P filter. Price kept on going up. That red dot remained valid. I drew this trend line across the lows here, broke it in here, took the sell. It's a, you know, that's a good, nice, easy one to spot. When it works well, it works well. There's a double high, a double top here, you know, resistance level. Took the sell, and you know, closed out half, took some good profit. But Friday, bang, she's pounced right up again, drawing trend lines in, getting ready for potential hidden bullish divergence there, possibly. Just got to be confirmed, like I said. If it's no longer confirmed or no longer valid, just delete the lines. And now my video's frozen up. Great. Saturday. All right, New Zealand USD. Let's have a look at that. This is a pair similar to the Aussie, similar to the Aussie Swiss. Sequences way back, sequence 1, sequence 2. Look at all this, hedged, sequence 1, sequence 2, hedged. Profit to date, $1,952. So making some good money. Last thing was this sell. Ideally, I'm looking for a buy. MACD Platinum's below the 0 level. This number here, I think it's just the 70-cent level, the green. Yeah, I like trading the Kiwi, but geez, it's been tough going for the last few months. Just know, you just look at it. It's like a lot of the pairs. It's tough going on the daily charts. I'll give I'll do the USD Swiss Franc. My pet hate. Everyone knows it. All right. Now, the reason it's my pet hate is I've got so many trades on this pair from old sequences. I've got sequence 1, sequence 2, sequence 3. All three sequences are hedged at the moment. My last thing was this buy where I just hedged everything. Now, good profit, $10,759. Problem is, there's a lot of trades in clusters here. It makes it tough going to sequence 1. There's a nice cluster up here. There's a cluster down there. There's a couple of stragglers down here. Now we're up here somewhere. Ideally, I'd like to pound New Zealand. I'd like them spread out. Just makes it a little bit easier to get them a little bit creative. But I've got good profit in the bank, so I can get a little bit creative. I can take a few losses. Say if I lost 5,000, who cares? We don't want to lose 5,000, but if it helps me get out of these sequences, then great. It's a pair I don't like trading. It's a tough pair to trade. Look at the MACD Platinum. The reason this box, it's been above the 0 level since basically the start of the year. What are we, 27th of March? Nearly 3 months. It's been above, the MACD Platinum's been above the 0 level the whole time. At the moment, and you'll see the next pair. So I've just got to get creative with the USD Swiss Franc, add to this profit, or even take away a bit of that profit just to get rid of some of these trades. Like I said, if you're not into the hedging or you haven't been following the hedging, don't worry about it. Let's just concentrate on the right edge of the chart. The basic, traditional, more take a setup, put a stop in place. Now, USD Japanese yen, highlighted in pink, there's a reason for that. On Monday, there's a buy signal. Not a valid buy signal, according to Jim's rules. The MACD Platinum's still above the 0 level just, but I have to take it because I'm committed to a sequence. Now, sequence 1, I'm only in one sequence here. It commenced on a hidden bearish divergence. So there's your hidden bearish divergence. So I took the sell, went nowhere. Took the hedge buy, no worries, locking in a loss between these two. Then the sell came. Thought, you beauty. MACD Platinum still above the 0 level. Took the sell, nothing, didn't, straight away it went against me. Took the buy, hedge buy. Drops down, took another sell. You beauty. Turn around, went straight up, took a buy, another hedge buy. like a rocket. Got up here, sort of stalled a bit, got the sell signal. I thought, yes, here we go. You know, MACD Platinum's been above the zero level the whole time. More divergence. You know, some resistance level. Took the sell, started going down nicely. I'm thinking, here's my break-even level. Nah, this week turned around. It's gone, broke through that previous high, getting a long way away from the MAs. Now I'm going to have to take another hedge buy. So my break-even will get removed, and I'll be hedged a loss, locking a loss, waiting for another sell signal. Meanwhile, this is, you know, all right, I could probably extend this a little bit. So I could probably extend this trend line up here. So we've got, there's a high there, there's a new high. Take this one here and roll it down like that. And you can see prices going up, MACD's going down. So I'll take the hedge buy on Monday morning. It's only a matter of time again before there's another sell signal, which will have to take another one and try and get out of the sequence. So it's not the end of the world, but you get the idea. And this is based on, this is when I do this, the hedging, is when there's hidden divergence, and that's what there is in this one. Probably should have shut my window before I started this video. But anyway, so that's it. I'll bring up that Word document for you so you know what all those lines and that meant. I'm sorry about I couldn't show you the news. I don't know what's going on with Forex Factory. It might just be time out for their website, do a bit of maintenance or something like that. And like I said, all these trades are recorded on a shared spreadsheet and in the Facebook group and the Telegram channel, so everyone's more than welcome to join them. I'll put links. I'll try and put a link to the not FTM, no, CTI, City Traders Imperium. I don't think I could do the FTMO because you need such a huge profit gain in such a short time. And I think it's, well, you got 30 days, a month, which is 20 trading days. And I've already done 10 days. I've only made like 0.8% or something. So anywho, all right, thanks for watching, guys. Enjoy the weekend, and I will chat to you good folk on Monday or so. Cheers.